Welcome back. Well, you may know them for their work in politics, but now their story is hitting the stage in the Vortex Theater's latest play called Hillary and Clinton. The play examines the politics of marriage, gender roles, and the limitations of experience in this unique look at an American system in crisis. And telling us more about the play, when you can watch, and what it's all about. Again, we are joined this morning by actors Ed Chavez and Mark Hissler. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Absolutely. So it's a lot of curiosity that's going to be on the minds of everybody watching this morning. What's it all about? I mean, we can kind of get a little bit of a sense from the title, but Mark, let's start with you.
Sure. I think what is going to surprise audiences is what the play is not about.
Oh.
Because the title is Hillary Clinton, but Lucas Nath, the playwright, is quick to point out that this is a play about the Clintons that isn't about the Clintons.
Okay.
So even though there are some signposts that are very familiar, infidelity, practically kicked out of office, the presence of Barack Obama, all those things are very real. But what happens on stage is very surreal and strange and funny.
I can kind of gather that from the show bill right there with a rocket.
Right.
And
Yes.
three of them loaded
Yeah,
up.
yeah, there's some antic energy for sure.
Exactly, absolutely.
Ed, let's talk about your role in all this.
So I play the role of Mark, and Mark is Hillary Clinton's chief of staff. Kind of like I'm her campaign manager, but a campaign manager does more than just sort of run the numbers. I mean, it's like I'm kind of her shoulder to cry on. I'm her therapist. I'm the guy that goes out and gets her coffee. I'm the one that tells her it's okay. Don't worry about it. You got this. And so he wears a lot of different hats in this. And so really he's very, very close to Hillary. I mean, they have a very close working relationship, which I think is very, very cool.
Like
very
a work husband.
That
just occurred to me for the first
it
time.
is like
Yeah.
a work husband, absolutely.
How much of this can we root in actual reality? Other than just maybe names. That's probably about where it ends, right?
15%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
very small, know. So
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to know a lot about Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton in order to go and see the show. So it's not like you'll be lost if you don't know the story. I mean, you could have absolutely no idea who Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are, and you could still go and enjoy the show.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair to call it like political satire, maybe, or just event driven?
I mean,
You-
I don't,
you
I don't think
could,
I don't think it's really satiric, I guess, as much as it is a. I think of plays like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf or The Lion in Winter. It's really a battle of wills. Our director, Susan Erickson, discussed with us that it takes place in an arena. You can think of it more as a sporting event.
Okay.
A battle of words and a battle of wills than a satiric piece, I would say.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all about relationships, between husbands and wives, between friends and coworkers, and it's really more about that.
I don't represent all married people, but anyone who's who's been married for a minute is going to be laughing, and there are going to be some sidelong glances, I think.
Oh yeah, yes, indeed.
Well, then definitely one for date night or husband
absolutely.
and wife night, but children.
No,
maybe not
I
so
don't
much.
think so.
I
There's
don't
some
think so.
language, and also I just think they would be bored. So, yeah.
Kind of
Wait till they get married and.
Yeah. They'll get in on the jokes. And
Yeah,
what it was all about.
and that's true about the play too. Is that this is Lucas Nath's third or fourth iteration of this play. It premiered at Victory Gardens in Chicago, and Hillary was actually played by an African American actress in that production. And then he rewrote it one more time for Broadway, and that's where. Who are the actors?
It's Laurie Metcalf and John Lithgow.
Really?
Played it on Broadway.
On Broadway.
So
Really?
is it funny? Think about these brilliant, actors
wow.
who made a lot of hay in their sitcoms. People are going to be laughing.
Yeah, it's funny and it's poignant and it's touching. It's great. It's really cool, actually. It's very, very cool.
There you go.
So,
Well, speaking of sharing those laughs, let's talk about dates and times and prices.
Absolutely.
So it opens tonight, this very evening. So it's Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays at 7:30, and then Sundays at 2.
Okay.
And now we have 2 Saturday matinees, and those will be at 2 o'clock, and that's on the second and third Saturdays. So that's the 20th and the 27th, and that's our fabulous understudy cast that'll be doing those.
Correct. Tickets are $24, I believe. There are some discounts available. There's a couple 2-for-1 nights. There's a pay what you wish, and you can explore all of that at vortexabq.org.
There you go, and explore everything Hillary and Clinton. Gentlemen, thanks again for joining us.
Well,
We
thank you
appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Yep.